How's it, everybody? Welcome to Ukulele Pua. This is Kanile'a back at Ukulele Pua again. Ukulele Pua in the Sheraton Waikiki in Waikiki, Hawaii. And I'm going to feature a new ukulele, as you can see from the title. Well, not a new ukulele, but I'm going to feature one that's been in the shop for quite a while. I just wanted to show you guys because this thing deserves a home. So, so I'll be talking about the Kanile'a K-1 T. I'll be answering your questions for after this ukulele is done, or if you guys pop up any questions or whatever, feel free to ask your questions in the comment section on Instagram, on Facebook, or on YouTube, wherever you are. And then if you're on Facebook or YouTube, you guys can click on the link in the description and be able to follow along or get more information or order it for yourself. You guys on Instagram, you can click on our link or tap on our link in the bio and search K-1 and then space T. Okay, K-1 T. And that should bring you up the ukulele. This is the only K-1 T that we have for now. We have ordered some more and some more ukuleles just in general, and they're on their way. A bunch of concerts and tenders from Kanile'a. Mostly what they have in stock and some other stuff. So feel free to look that up when you're ready. And let's get started. So without any further ado, let me take this tag off here. Here is the K-1 T that has been in this store for quite some time. Here it is for Instagram. There you go. And then everybody on YouTube and Facebook. Show you the sides real quick in the back. Okay, so feel free to look on our website if you want a more clear set of pictures. But yeah, definitely check this out. This is one of my favorite ukuleles to play in the shop for obvious reasons. So check this out online if you can. So let's get into the details. So you can see the head plate here is ebony. And it really helps to make that mother of pearl logo, Kanile'a logo, pop out. It's just beautiful against that dark backdrop. Next, you have Kanile'a's open back geared tuners. These are really smooth. No matter how old I've seen them, they're just perfect. Next, they have new bone, Nubone, new bone nut and saddle. And if you look at the fretboard, obviously, you can tell by that dark black wood that is also ebony. And if you look at the fret markers, if I move them like this, you guys can kind of see the shine. And if you look at the side markers as well, hopefully you can kind of see the shine. I'll go Instagram first and move it around. YouTube and Facebook, hopefully you guys can see. If you see the shine kind of glistening, but it's whitish, that's also the mother of pearl. So you have mother of pearl consistency here on the fret markers and on the side. Next is the neck. It's mahogany. And I want to point out something here. This model is one of the newer models. You can tell because when you look inside here, the bracing, as of a few years ago, let's see if you can see that there. You know what? Let me use my phone and I'll show you the flashlight because it's important. So right there, you can see that triangular shape in the bracing or in the tone bar. That is what Kanile'a calls their truer bracing. Okay, so along with those newer models, what they also did with this model is, if you notice, if you look at the neck, it's not nearly as shiny as the body, right? That's because the neck has their silk finish. Okay, still UV finish, it's just lighter finish so that it glides. Your fingers not gonna get stuck on the neck anymore. I can glide so much easier like this. And I'm starting to see other makers start to do that as well. So that is one detail that is extremely important as a player for me. So just keep that in mind when you're looking at this. That glide is just perfect. And they have that on pretty much everything unless you get your own custom one and request that you get the UV gloss, the gloss finish on the whole thing instead of UV silk. All right, so basically think of it like satin, but the silk finish, the UV is just glides. Like Seriously, there's no sticking whatsoever. Usually gloss will stick. You can see my finger is kind of dragging here. Doesn't do that here. All right, so next part, we're gonna go to the soundboard and the body. It's all the same wood. It's all koa. As a matter of fact, if you look closely, and I move it like this, you can see, especially because the gloss makes it clear, this is kind of curly. It's pretty dark as well, but it's very, very subtle. But I love their gloss and how it just kind of literally makes the wood shine. Like you can see every little part of it. The nice thing too is the gloss that they have kind of makes like a shell that protects the ukulele really well. Okay, and you look at the bridge. The bridge also is ebony, and if you didn't know, Kanile'a uses bridge pins. Okay, they also have slots on this side of the hole, on the string side of the hole. So when you're changing your strings, you want to make sure you don't have like how guitar bridge pins have a slot for the string. You want to make it so that it's that if it does have that, it's facing away. Usually, I don't see that anymore because there's a slot specifically for the string on this side of the hole, and you'll see it if it opens up. But it makes it a lot easier to change your strings. Okay, next is the strings. This is a high G Aquila set. Okay, as you can see, really bright sound that comes out of it. But the way they make this ukulele, it's so warm that it's not harsh. So it actually, to me, improves the sound of the Aquila strings. The Aquila strings can be really bright and harsh sounding on a lot of ukuleles. Doesn't sound like that on the Kanile'a. So, and I just want to point out something else too. This is a tenor from Kanile'a. So the 12th fret here, where you have the double fret markers, is 2 frets higher. So they move basically the whole nut and saddle assembly up this way, because a lot of the time, traditionally, it'll join the body at the 12th fret. So a lot of tenors nowadays actually join at the 14th fret. They do the same thing on this one. So that gives you a little bit more access up here. You don't have to shove your hand like further away. But they have that kind of gives you more frets here when you do that. So just a little detail. As you can tell, I'm a really big fan of this ukulele. So yeah, this right here. If you guys wanted a good quality instrument, go ahead and get one of these because it's just awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna screen share real quick, just so you guys can see. I'll zoom in there. Oh, this one's gonna zoom in here. Okay, as you can see, we have really good pictures. Sorry, guys, on Instagram. You can go on our Facebook or our YouTube if you guys want to see this part. But yeah, as you can see, we have much clearer pictures here online. So feel free to click on that link below. Or on Instagram, you guys can tap on our link in the bio and search K-1 space T. K-1 T. All right. And again, as always, I want to point out, you guys, that we have this pay in full or in 4 interest-free installments with Shop Pay. Shop Pay is Shopify's. You think of it kind of like how you guys have PayPal and those different services you can check out with. It's supposed to be more secure. Shop Pay has their own. So if you guys shop on any other Shopify stores, you can use that Shop Pay to make 4 interest-free installments on items that sell for between $50 and $3,000. So in this case, you can get it for 4 payments of $338.75. All right, so that's an option we wanted to put on there for you guys in case you wanted to be able to afford it. And you have more information down here and some other ukuleles that you might also like. All right, so I'm gonna take that off the stream, and of course, I am Gonna give you guys your sound sample. All right, so you know the drill already if you've seen it. If not, I'm just gonna go over it for you. This is what I'm gonna do. I do my sound samples by strumming on 3 different spots and picking on 3 different spots. All right. So the first spot will be over the neck, right over where the neck meets the body, right here. Okay, right there. And then the next part is going to be over the sound hole like that, and then by the bridge here. Which, by the way, I know Kanile'a is really warm and deep sounding, but this is how Kelly Boy gets his sound, that really bright reggae sound, out of all of his ukuleles, no matter what he's playing. And he plays Kanile'a now, so that whole... That's how he gets that sound, by strumming here, okay? Just a little pro tip for you. And just make sure that you're not like scratching the wood when you do that. All right, so I'm gonna do that strumming and I'm gonna pick in those 3 areas. So just listen up and hopefully we can give you guys a good sound sample here. Ready? Here we go. In case you're wondering, on my left hand, I'm gonna be playing just 2-5-1. I might switch between D minor 7 and a D7. It just depends what I feel like. All right, so here we go. Ready? All right, next, over the sound hole. And by the bridge, I'll give you a Capenna-esque sound. Okay, here we go. All right, now I'm just gonna solo over those 3 chords using just my thumb and kind of arpeggiate here and there too in all 3 spots, and then I'm gonna use just my pointer finger like Troy Fernandez does a lot, and I'm gonna do kind of like a classical finger style kind of thing afterwards in all 3 spots. All right, so first the thumb. Okay, over the hole. And by the bridge. All right, with the pointing finger now, my nail, as you can see, it's a little bit long. I'm trying to reshape it, so gotta grow it out. So here we go, ready? Okay, picking over the hole. bridge. Okay, and all four. And right here. I don't know what I did just then, but yeah. Anyway, next part is by the bridge here. All right. So I don't see any comments here, any questions, but yeah, if you guys have any questions, comments, whatever, feel free to ask us either in the comments here, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can, or you can contact us. You can call us, email us, text us, because on this phone that I'm using to go on Instagram, this phone is actually the store's cell phone. Okay, we don't have our landline anymore. So you can go ahead and go on our website, scroll all the way to the bottom. You'll have our contact information in the bottom left corner. Also, I just want to remind you guys a couple of things. Number one, we do have a free beginner lesson tab on our website. If you go at the very top, you can click on free beginner lesson or beginner ukulele lesson, something like that, and that'll take you to a part of our site where we have a video that teaches a beginner lesson that we teach every day here at the store, and it's just a completely free beginner lesson. We want to make sure that everybody has all the resources they need to get started. So you guys can use that video as many times as you want. Doesn't matter. You can share the link. In fact, I encourage you to share that link. And on that note, feel free to like, subscribe, and share this video. Comment in the comment section as much as you can, so we can get this out to as many people as possible. And if you guys have any questions or comments, or especially requests, if you want us to play something, if you want me to show you how to play something, anything like that, feel free. Because I want to make as much content as possible that you guys want. So, including the ukuleles that we have. All right. So that's it for me. And yeah. So just stay safe out there, you guys. I hope you guys had a good Halloween and good All Saints Day, and what else? Today is the day after, I guess. But yeah. So I hope the rest of November goes well for you guys, and we'll see you on Thursday at this time, 2:00. And all right, there you go. Still figuring this thing out. All right, take care, you guys.